Woman in the 16th century. Church. Brutus and the gang deciding how they're gonna kill Caesar. 23 stab wounds. When the Christians are getting blamed for the Great Fire of Rome by Nero just for existing. Jews. First time? Third world country elects a socialist leader. The CIA. Now this is an Avengers level threat. You owe me, like, $1. You'll have to kill me for it. The US after installing a dictatorship after they invaded a third world country that elected a socialist leader. Why is no one having a good time? I specifically requested it. You are in an economic depression. Panic. You print a lot of money to help. Calm. Bread now costs 200 billion marks. Panic. The 43rd president of the United States must have been like, I am Bush. Europe criticizes America for practicing slavery in the past. America. Hold on, this whole operation was your idea. Don't you hate it when you accidentally colonize 30% of Africa? Laughs in British. Me, Mary's my crush. My alarm clock, my time has come. Me, enters EA game. Also me, doesn't spend money at all. EA, no, this isn't how you are supposed to play the game. Write a comment under the hashtag TMC to get featured in the next episode. Also make sure to join my Discord where you can share your memes with others, the link is in the description. A German soldier and British soldier confronting each other in World War I like. You're just a child. Well, you're just a teenager. Russian Empire. The Empire of Japan. Soviet Union. The boss when you're fighting him. The boss when you get him as a playable character. Nobody. France every 5 minutes. The people have spoken, vive la resistance. West Berlin prospering. East Berlin barely scraping by. Nobody. 95% of modern Greek history. In terms of money, we have no money. Britain and France when they cause major problems in the Middle East because of the borders they draw. Oh no. Anyway. Northern Italy during the Renaissance. Southern Italy during the Renaissance. Mexica priest, the god said we shall build our city here. Mexica, it's a lake. Mexica priest. Did I stutter? Italians, wow, noodles are delicious, where do they come from? Marco Polo. Maybe that's a question you should ask China. Germany under Otto von Bismarck. I will unite us with blood and iron. Germany under Kaiser Wilhelm II. I have to leave for the Netherlands because of democracy. Incest. Keeping the royal bloodline pure. The Celtic Britons when the Romans invaded. If you're here to kill me, it won't be easy, I'll fight naked. Customer is king. Me after leaving the French restaurant. I fought the French 3 times. I fought them 26 times. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. Soldiers fight a war and get PTSD because of the explosions. Victory parade has fireworks. Soldiers. Who are you? You forced me to become your wife. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? She protect. She attack. But in 1920, she crack. Someone is invading you. Panic. It's Italy. Calm. They will call Germany. Panic. The British Empire be like. Always day. United States. It's 1942 and the Germans and Japanese seem unstoppable. How do you plan to defeat them? Money. Britain in British history books. Britain in most of the world's history books. Britain in Irish history books. People, 2020 is the worst year so far, we're all gonna die. Literally every year in the human existence history before the mid-20th century. Portugal, I had 52 colonies. France, I had 53 colonies. Britain, I used to rule the world. Germany and UK, look at this awesome new ship we have, the Dreadnought. People during World War I, so are you gonna actually battle with it or? No, I don't think I will. Archaeologists. Artifact with no known use. Religious object. Me builds a sandcastle. Everyone else at Normandy Beach. European powers after fricking up the whole American continent. It's time for Africa. Nobody. Christopher Columbus after discovering the Western world. This is India, you can tell it's India because of the way it is. Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea? I don't need any calming tea. London didn't burn. Constantinople unfalls. Library of Alexandria is back. Silk Road is back in business. Somebody has a birth defect. Visitors of the 19th century circus. Native Americans, are you just gonna group us all together even though we're all separate tribes? USA. That is correct, Master Arrowhead. Big to small countries. Mongolia. You know, I was God once. 7-year-olds in Sparta. 7-year-olds in Athens. I love democracy. Divorce papers. Declaration of Independence papers. Germany trying to get Mexico to invade the US. The US. Japan thinking of complex military tactics. USA with 2 nukes. Catholic Church, you can't divorce your wife. King Henry VIII. Not to worry, I have a permit. I can do what I want, Henry. My stomach hurts. 19th century doctor. It's probably ghosts. Anyways, here's your prescription. Me watches the sunset. Everyone else in the British Empire. In the ancient Persian Empire, men used to debate ideas twice, once sober and once drunk, because the idea had to sound good in both states in order to be considered a good idea. Cheers, I'll drink to that, bro. France. African countries. What are you waiting for? I don't know, a stable government I guess. Me too, kid. I have 9 kids. Military history is the only interesting part of history. I have 8 kids. Nazi scientists recruited by NASA after World War II. Jewish scientists who fled the Nazis. Russia after Ukraine gives up their nuclear weapons in exchange for Russia promising not to invade them. You dumb female dog. Did you help win the Austro-Prussian War? Yes? What did it cost? -1 casualties. Every 60 seconds in France a revolution starts. No matter what we do, we can't help it. The Louisiana Purchase. France, how about 4 cents an acre? Thomas Jefferson, sounds good to me. Native Americans. Soviet Union collapses. Virtually every ethnic and a religious minority in the Union. The United States after losing over 50,000 men in Vietnam and pulling out. Alright, we'll call it a draw. John Locke creating a philosophy based around the idea that humans are naturally good. Karl Marx creating a philosophy based around economics and that human nature evolves over time. Thomas Hobbes realizing people are just dumb and greedy animals. America to violent capitalist dictatorships. America to violent communist dictatorships. Ancient Greeks invent alphabet, finally. No one will ever have to communicate with symbols again. 2018 humans. Ancient Greeks. When you rhyme chamber door with chamber door for 18 stanzas in a row. Poetry. Lewis and Clark expedition at 100% power. Lewis and Clark expedition at 99% power. American politician has a different opinion. Joe McCarthy. Communist detected on American soil, lethal force engaged. Pepsi before 1989. Pepsi in 1989. Pepsi after 1989. New Zealand. Behold. A tank. Incas wondering why they are being treated so well. Missionaries trying to spread Christianity. The Empire State Building. Every other building in 1931 Manhattan. Treaty of Versailles. The German economy. Why does Germany hate us? Christopher Columbus and the Spanish were too violent and didn't even discover the Americas. We should celebrate Leif Erikson instead. Native Americans. Vikings. These colors don't run. They surrender. The public. Alfred Nobel creating the Peace Prize. Doing it to make up for inventing dynamite. Did you bomb Berlin? Yes. What did it cost? The only complete Spinosaurus skeleton. The Germans wondering why carrots aren't helping their eyesight. The British hiding their radar. German soldiers on meth. Swiss soldiers on LSD. The Axis starting to lose. Italy joining the Allies. Sparta. Athens.